Yes, so I welcome everyone in today's Sangha call, and we are just very near to our training in Rishikesh. Starts from 19th, so I think we're gonna have another call just before the training will start uh, on the Sunday near to it, and then there would be no call for 1 month because our training will be finishing on 23rd of December. Full 40 days. There are many people now for SGB. So yeah, good. All right. So we are what we want to talk about today. Anybody has any question? Any question, Faith?
Um, just one. I don't know if you have like making a difficult decision, like when you've got to make a difficult decision, and kind of there's often a conflict with sort of heart and mind, and just yeah, how do you know what's right really? Will be my thought of the week.
Yeah, no, that's very interesting because such situation come in life. First of all, you need to know in making difficult decisions. Most of the time, what makes it more difficult is that you want to save everything.
Mm.
Yeah, and when you want to do that, then everything becomes more difficult because you cannot save everything. You have to give up, or you have to be ready to give up something in order to save another thing. So, what is more important for you? You have to see that, and what is more important for you, not right now emotionally, but in a longer term to create your fulfilling life. Think like that. Be ready to pay the cost, and decision will be much more easier for you to make.
Mhm.
Second thing, a lot many time it also has to have to do with time limit, right? So we have Juvile here, and she is master in this. If she has to decide on something, now I think some habits have changed, but sometimes what people do is they just keep waiting because it is hard to decide on something. They just keep waiting till the last moment. And then in the last moment, whatever sometimes happens, sometimes you don't get the chance to make the decision because the decision is already made by the time, right? So you go with that. But everything shows that either you are fearful of making the decision or you are fearing some idea of failing, that what if it's not the best decision or right decision, or you have some insecurity of something, like, okay, what will I, how will I face the other, or all that stuff. But the thing is that the conscious life starts from owning your life, and owning your life starts from owning your decisions, and not to cry for the side effect of your decisions. You will gain something, you will lose something. As I said, that you cannot save everything, and decision is difficult when you try to save everything. So if you are ready and you know what is more important for you, also in longer term to create your fulfilling life, your conscious life, or whatever is your vision of life, what is more aligned with that in longer time, I will take that decision and I will let go of the other thing because I cannot save everything. So I'm ready to pay the cost. And I don't want to prove myself to anybody else. I own my life, I own my decision, and I take this decision without any fear or insecurity. Then you create a very positive vibe about it.
That's
Right?
perfect.
And
Then
that is a good decision.
thank
So use it like this. I mean, use these energies. Create a positive atmosphere for anything important you want to do in life. We were just discussing, I'm doing this 300-hour training with Charlene and Naseem, and we were just discussing about how to build this spiritual life. And it is about this, that how to build this positive environment of spiritual energies inside us, and then using them to deal with the normal world. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good. Nice question. Nice beginning. Who else who wants to speak now? Ask anything? Good afternoon. Yeah, who's speaking? Oh, okay. Hi, Evelyn. What's happening with you?
Hi. I'm good, thank you. So far, I'm good. It's a little bit stressful time, but today I can make it live to the session. That's great.
You're looking good. I'm happy to see you after such a long time.
Yeah, it's hard to do it live. I do watch the recordings though, so I'm I'm quietly there.
Yeah, but it's important to come in the live sessions also because it really makes a difference. And
Yeah.
if mind gets into this habit of, oh yeah, I'll watch later, then one day I will stop all the access of those people who don't come online. Then what will you do?
Mm.
Show up sometime is just a backup facility and not the main thing. Come live, face, talk, interact, connect with people. That's very important. It's
Mm.
one of our very beautiful and successful conscious community, global, where we are still connected and we love and care for each other, we support each other, and this thing does not exist in the world. And when you are part of this, don't miss it. People crave for it. It's very important and powerful what we are trying to do here, and I really need everybody's support, all of your participation. That is, I mean, what, I don't ask anything else. I just ask that you participate so that it motivates me also to speak on certain things. When you ask, I can talk about it.
Yes, I understand.
Otherwise, if you use it just as any other podcast in the world, then you will get 10,000 of them in YouTube, or maybe millions. Right? But this interaction is something very unique and very powerful. Right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so let's do it like this. Keep our community alive and nicely working. Right? Yes, what's been happening with you?
I'm trying to give online meditation sessions. So this is what I'm preparing now, what I'm working on. But yes, I also have my other business, so I was a little bit overwhelmed. So I'm not finished with that, with preparing, but I'm working on it.
All right, so there is a very beautiful tip I want to share with you. Though for all those people who want to swiftly come from their regular business to this business, first of all, if you think that all of your energy and time goes in your regular business and you are not able to give any time and energy to this, what you need to do is, and it is anyway good for your that business also, that you have to find out what are the areas which take more energy and give you less results in your regular business. Okay, you have to do this kind of audit,
Hmm.
right? For example, if you give 10 services, what are the services which take more of your time and give you less satisfaction or result. Let go of them and focus more on more fruitful things. Similarly, like in your products or like whatever you do, there are always, every year you need to do this audit, because every single year you automatically develop certain amount of junk around your normal activities. It is like a weed. The normal plants you have, like an apple orchard, and then lots of weed has come out of it in it without. And every year you really have to, take it out. Similarly, in your business or in your work, also lots of weed, lots of junk gets collected every year, and you have to do this cleaning. And during that cleaning, you will really also understand that what is that you need to do, what is that you don't need to do. Probably something which used to make sense for you last year does not make sense to you anymore now. So you can just easily let it go or get another idea to make it more optimized. Because probably now you value your energies and your time more rather than giving it on small things. You just want to give it in a more fruitful manner, right? So when you do this exercise, you will be more organized there, less tired, less overwhelmed, and can give some time in this. Or you can decide that, yeah, I can cut that 30% so that 30% time I can give here, because you need to nurture this also. It will also slowly nurture. That I'll give 30% of my time to my meditation and mindfulness coaching business or work. So I'll cut that 30%, because usually what happens that you don't cut that and you try to make extra time, burdening yourself more. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that's a little bit stressful, and then in addition, it's family and children, so it's something I cannot really cut because it's my family.
Yeah,
So
but
this is
these are
a little bit
all,
overwhelming.
yeah, but these are all passing situations. They come, they go, they keep coming, they keep going. How in that also you will find your life, your purpose, your vision is what you can always get on to if you remain focused on that, and no, but not stress, because it is not about stressing, it is about your expression of joy or love. You have to think like this. So when something is your expression of joy and love, it doesn't stress you.
Mm.
You have to put everything in a right kind of box. So this activity is in the box of your love, expression of joy and love. Your family, your kids are your, that activity related to them is your expression of your choice of life which you love anyway, so that's not a problem. Yeah, but that is that box. Work is, so you have to learn to organize like this rather than feeling jumbled up being among everything. It's okay. Don't be stressed. If you feel that you are not able to handle everything together, stop it. Like cut it by 50% right now. Gain the strength. Don't just keep struggling with it. Stop it. Gain the strength and energy again, and then go back slowly.
Yes, that's good advice. Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Just cut down everything by 50% right now. And then rebuild again slowly. Open one door automatically. You will know it's all good. So I I was working too much, and in June something happened, and I just cut down all my work or load by 50% exactly. And then I reached to 75%, which is good enough. I'm handling it well, but without any, those things which were not giving me immediate results or fruitfulness, I did not open the door for them. 50% cut, but this next 25% which I increased only for more fruitful thing. And because I cut that 50%, I got the energy and time to look at everything, to reconcile, to audit, and to see what next I want to give more properly and more easily, more profoundly. right?
Mm.
And then I'm not opening the door to those things which I've cut 50% already without having another arrangement for them. I'm not opening the door for them because I know if I open the door, I'll again get burdened. So why to do that? So it's a very good trick because you need that space, relief, thinking time, and then you can again rebuild your that person. Probably not the 100%, but just 25% more because that 75% becomes more fruitful and 100% for you. And you will not get the burden from that extra 25%. Right? Do like
Yes, I will try to reorganize. Thank you.
that. And it's good you can do that. Yeah?
Yes.
Evelyn, you got to do some real good thing. I am very hopeful with you. So don't burden yourself. Right? You have so much of love and joy to share to the world. Right?
Yes, it's not that I don't want to. I just feel like I have this huge plate that is so full and it's a little bit overwhelming.
You don't need to prove yourself to in front of anybody. In fact, nobody have to prove themselves to in front of anybody. Own your life, own your decisions, good, bad, somebody understand it or don't understand it, doesn't matter. If you know that it will save yourself, do it. It's okay. It's fine. There is never a situation you cannot explain everything to everybody. Everybody will never appreciate you, like the entire world will never appreciate your efforts. And that's all okay. That's all okay.
Mm.
Right? If you are not good to yourself, there is no point being good to anybody else. Your soul is primary recipient of your goodness. Your soul has to receive your goodness the first and the foremost. And if it is not receiving your goodness, even if you're giving your goodness to to everybody else in this world, it's not good enough. Right? Your soul has to receive it first. Okay? Good. Anybody wants to ask or share something on this? It makes sense to you, Evelyn?
Sorry. Yes, yes, it absolutely makes sense. Yes, thank you.
Do this. Next time we meet, everything will be settled.
I will definitely try to be here.
Yes, yes. All right, who's next? Okay. So, Shibile, what's happening with you? Can you open the camera?
I am at work. I
You are
even
at
cannot,
work.
yeah, I cannot speak and I can just listen.
Silent
So
listener.
sorry,
Okay. Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
No problems. Yes, and
Can
uh,
I ask something?
yeah.
Uh, so, as when we embark on this path of spirituality, we embark with a spirit of helping others, right? And in others, there are people who are very close to you and you don't want to hurt them at all, like your best friend, but you know that they are heading in a path that is not fruitful to them and they ask for constant help regarding what to do about this path and the solutions and the amendments in the path. You tell them, but they don't follow it. And then again, after a gap of few months, they return to you about the same problem. And this is a pattern that repeats. And during all of this, they are still heading in the path that is not fruitful to them. So, how do you suggest um, making small steps or any suggestion that can provide them solution without hurting their feelings?
So, see, it is like that they do their job, you do
Hmm.
your job. Right. They need sometimes to fall again and again to realize that now they need to learn to walk straight. The first thing, as a compassionate being and true friend and a spiritual being, what you can do is you can always keep your doors open for them to come back. And when they come back, they should find a very compassionate receiver and not somebody like their father or preacher that, hey, see, I've already told you before, you don't listen to me. Not this. This doesn't work. Right. The problem is that whenever we need to make somebody understand, want to make somebody understand, we just keep there giving them lectures or, you know, moral lectures or whatever lectures or emotional lectures or all those things, rather than understanding their point of view, that why, if even if they're realizing why they are not able to do that. So once you understand that, you will find a small step somewhere in between is missing or some small link is missing, and you will suggest that. But they should have this comfort and faith of coming back to you, that you will not judge them and you will still accept them with love and you will still truly support them. Right. That is very, very, very important, because normally that does not happen. Everybody in the world have some people who are suggesting good things to them, but not all of those people who are suggesting can give this non-judgmental and like a respectful comeback. Right, so that is very important. Second thing, next time you can ask that, okay, what is that which stops you? What is that happens? Let us find out some other way. Let's work together. If you really want to come back, sometimes people don't really want to fix anything, they just want to say and share and keep enjoying. Okay, understand that also, and just remain there whenever they want to come back. You cannot control anybody's life, you are not God. You can just suggest. Even if you feel that's the bad path they are following, probably that is the path they need to follow to learn something. Right, so never try to act like God, just try to act like a true friend. That's it. What else?
Thank you.
Welcome. Do you have any other question anybody has asked before? Because we have, okay, we go with Pavni first and then.
Pranam Master, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am planning to start a mindset gym, which will run every day. So I'll send you my plan a little later. I need your blessings and everybody's support.
No, that's really nice. Mindset gem, very good. Yeah, yeah. Send it and we will
So
see.
every day, sure. So
Okay.
I'm planning this as a free gift to people. So I'm not going to charge for that every day. Anybody can just attend to clear their uh, mind blocks, basically.
Okay.
Some activity every day in the morning for half an hour.
Okay.
Faith
Yeah.
has something to say.
Okay.
I'd like to know what it is, Pavni. What is mindset gym?
Pardon,
Mindset gym.
we do a lot of strengthening exercises in gym for physical fitness. So something like that for our thinking fitness or the mind. So I just have some ideas like do journaling one day, read a book for a month, every day half an hour one book, or
Yeah,
somebody
create
reads a
some.
book and presents their learning.
Yeah,
It
that's
could be
nice.
any different kinds of activities.
Yeah, create some interesting set of activities which you suggest them and let them sign up for that, but ensure their commitment somehow. If you keep it free, how will you ensure that people will appear? They will come for one day, they will not come next day.
I will also keep announcing the paid programs separately so they can come there, get value, and people from my paid programs also can come here for daily
Okay,
practice.
yeah, try. I mean, the only thing is that if you keep it very open, then people don't take it that seriously and then you lose your interest. So I don't want you to lose your interest. So try it, create a very nice, interesting set of activity, and let us see how it goes. Yeah, wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Mukta, do you have any other question from anybody? I think it's there noted in the group. You can see, and we
Yeah.
can take that question.
Uh, someone someone has asked about your opinion on consciousness versus soul.
Consciousness versus soul. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. I'm wondering if you can make a video about consciousness versus soul. All right. So, yeah, these are two words which we sometimes use interchangeably, the consciousness and the soul. So consciousness is actually, you can take it as a functionary, as some functioning energy, and soul as a container of that functioning energy. So, when you or you can say that the consciousness is the soul of this consciousness is the soul of the soul, and soul is the body of consciousness. Like soul is the container and consciousness is the functioning energy of that, in that container. And so when we why we I'm calling soul as a container, because when we say about reincarnation, and when a soul leaves its body, the consciousness travels, or the and the soul achieves to a higher state of consciousness. It is basically we present it as it is a container of the consciousness of you at that time. So whatever consciousness level you are living at that time, that soul carries that level of consciousness and move ahead, and according to the need it finds another space. So it is like that. It is a container of consciousness. Consciousness is the functioning energy, right? Which functions beyond this body and time, which just functions and keeps growing, and then we call it soul growth, because it is like, if our body will grow, if we grow from inside, if we are happy, fulfilled, satisfied, our body will be more strong and grow and be very healthy, more healthy. Or if our body is healthy, that represents that inside we are healthy. So it is the same combination with consciousness and soul, right? Yeah. Okay, and the next question. All right, somebody has asked actually about how you handle the emotions of the people when you are giving a class and somebody just started expressing their emotions, like crying or laughing or shouting or something. How will you handle that? First of all, basically, it's very refined thing. It's very fine thing. You really have to observe the situation and see if physically the person is all right. If physically the person is all right, then the sudden emotional burst or like crying or something, you can give it some time for the person to be in his energy. Many times, many people just run to hug the person or to disturb or to make them calm and silent. Don't do that. because that time the person is going through a certain cleansing process or certain energy activity, and you need to give some time for that person within his own energy to get settled down, and support it maybe by, if he is speaking to you, to answer him, which are beneficial for him on consciousness level. But just don't touch the person. When you feel that the person is gone through the process is done, it may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, and then it's okay. Then you can go and you can hug the person, or you can hold his hand or her hand, or you can hold his shoulders and comfort the person that it's okay, we are there. Because what happens that sometimes if a person is going through certain process, and probably that process is going to make him free from certain emotional block, and you suddenly go and hug the person and try to calm him down, you are disturbing the process, and the person will again become more dependent on, more emotionally dependent on other, and that cleansing process or that block removing process again gets stuck. That happens. So, but you really need to see how much is, if the person is physically all right. It's not the clinical situation, it's not the medical situation, it's just an emotional situation. Just give some time, and 5-10 minutes, then you can ask him to, or the person to breathe deep breathing, and then maybe lie down and relax and feel calm. uh, Leave all the body weight on the floor and feel very relaxed and take deep breaths, and it's all good. Or if he is not able to control himself, then he can start doing humming or om chanting, or humming by paying attention onto the navel. That really helps, right? And then the person can come back in his senses. Okay. And slowly, as you will grow yourself more and feel connected with the energy, you will exactly know what to do. It is also related too much with your own growth, but you don't really need to uh, worry about, you don't need to feel scared, because sometimes emotional bursts happen, and that's okay. We actually, that is why we are doing these things, so that people can become free of them. So that's beautiful, right? Anybody wants to ask anything on this?
Just to share something,
Mhm.
I once went to a meditation training, and the class was hugely emotional. And there were quite deep meditations, and there was a lot coming up for people, including myself. But one thing I witnessed, and I really loved it. I mean, she did talk, but actually, there was a moment where someone was really, really upset, and the teacher just placed her hands on the heart, and we all followed, and we just sat with that person in love, and it was just, I just thought it was a very beautiful way of handling that situation. And like I sort of recognize that you're saying giving them that time for the energy as well to pass through, or to them to become conscious of where it was coming from or whatever. So I just thought, yeah, I really like that. Just coming back to that.
Yeah, yeah. So all the people around can give that person the energy of love and light by just sitting, not touching that person, but sitting in your place, which will help them, and then give that person some time, and then yeah. So we actually do lot many of certain practices with deep cleansing, emotional cleansing, chakra cleansing, where people sometimes when they need to release certain deep rooted block, cry or howl. And it's very important because it takes a while to, for that process to be completed, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that's okay. because it is not about comforting the person that time, because we are doing those particular specific practices to do the cleansing. The comfort will happen permanently when the block will be released. So in 5-10 minutes it will be settled. So you, by sitting wherever you are sitting, can share your love and light with that person, and that's it, rather than trying to comfort him. Probably the person has to face it and to let it go that time. But if you just comfort it, you will again suppress everything back into the box and pack it back into him. So we don't need to do that, right? Yeah.
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
Actually, at that time, we need to create that safe space for them to bring out their emotions,
Yeah.
is
I
my
mean,
experience.
the
If
safe
they feel
space is
safe,
on when we do a class or these particular activities, we already create a safe space, then only those things come out, no?
it comes up.
Yeah, that is, you always have to provide a very safe and welcoming space to people where they know that they are not being judged, they are being very supported in anything, and it's okay to be vulnerable. And that is the power, that is what we create, and that is what is the beauty about it, you know. So, yeah, right? Okay. Any other question? So today I was not having any particular topic. I already was just coming after 2 hours of class, and I just wanted to answer some of your questions. And now we have any more questions coming up or not? No. All right. So we do the meditation now. All right. So what we do is we will just do a humming meditation, but we will do a very different kind of humming. This time we will do heart humming. So we will focus on the center of our chest, on our anahata, and we will do the humming there. We feel that we are humming there, and how we'll do this humming is we will do like ooh, so not with closed mouth, but ooh, and the mouth will be in round shape like you are whistling, and this is how you will throw out the sound. Okay, so before that, close your eyes and place both of your hands on your heart chakra. Right hand first, left hand above it. Take a deep breath. Feel the breath in your stomach, and we will start focusing on our heart chakra. The sound of Now just be silent and keep your awareness on your heart chakra. And keep breathing to your heart chakra, keeping your mouth open. Inhale, exhale through mouth. Now slowly rub your hands together. Place them on your eyes and open your eyes. And rub the hands back on the face and on the body. Namaste. This meditation will make your heart chakra very light and easy. Okay, so we see you guys next time. Prepare your questions, send it before to Mukta and me, and then we see you. Okay, give me a good hug.